Yo, what's good with y'all, boy? Yeah. No, let me stop. Yo, we're on another video. Um, this one's about Clavicular and how he botched his face. The Looksmaxxer. Figured this was worth a watch. Yeah. Before we jump into this though, you already know what I gotta tell y'all, folks. Man, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, cause it's the only way we gonna grow, bruh. I gotta say it. But I didn't even do a test video with this, so I hope we good with the recording.
Clavicular has now been botched. People are saying, I've seen the images. I'm not gonna lie, it's not looking too hot
and
right
the
now.
operations have basically only made him look worse. So first
Is that pyrocynical?
of all, he got a nose job and performed
Check this
live
out.
on Kick with a celebrity surgeon called Dr. Miami.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that Dr. Miami, the Dr. Miami that installs BBLs too.
And shortly after the surgery, someone posted a before and after, and a lot of people are saying that he looks worse now.
Listen, I'm not gonna exaggerate my commentary. I'm not gonna, get into the whole mumbo jumbo YouTube personality arc with the over exaggerating things, but this genuinely looks bad. I'm not gonna lie, this looks horrible. Okay. So to be fair, when you get a nose surgery, and I don't know what the kind of nose surgery he just did. I think he tried to reduce the flaring of his nostrils on the side. He down or up tipped the tip of his nose, and I think he may have gotten rid of a bump. We see the asymmetry on the left, and it looks more symmetrical on the right, but it is more swollen. I will say though, I don't.
Nowadays, certainty.
Think this looks good. Hopefully it heals. When it heals, it looks better. But on the left, he does look more masculine, and now on the right, he looks just like a generic ass college frat boy. At least on the left, I'm just saying this from an objective lens. It looks like he looks more masculine, like there's more edginess to him. Now he just looks soft. Now recently, a jury ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions for their role in designing and promoting addictive platforms. And they knew their apps could contribute to anxiety, depression, and body image issues, but did not share those risks while prioritizing profits. And the recent historic verdict underscores the consequences of those decisions. Accountable for might be entire feminine aesthetic where everything. Let's get right back to the video. And I'm noticing this trend amongst a lot of men with money. They're basically chasing this generic feminine aesthetic where everything has to be well proportioned. When guys need a bit of edge, I think a lot of guys fare well with a bit of edginess, with a bit of unevenness. I may be wrong though, everybody's entitled to their own opinions.
Botched, unfortunately. His natural nose with the wider nostril flare gave him a more aggressively masculine look. Temperamental, dangerous. New nose is a boy's nose. Too thin for his face. Had to see it.
Are they wrong? The left nose did, and it just feels like we're regressing as a society. The left nose did give him more a masculine flair. Like this guy, he looks kind of unhinged. He looks kind of psychopathic.
So I guess Buddy got the plastic surgery to try and Looksmaxx, and it backfired, and now Bud's botched,
Which
or whatever.
for men can
Wild.
be a plus when you want to.
That's why you gotta be happy with what you got. Love yours and whatnot.
I don't know, give off a more dominant look. I don't know. Again, this is just my perception.
A lot of people started posting before and afters.
Again, here we have, right? Someone said, bro ruined his face. That's crazy. Before, right? I mean, it's, you can see in his nostrils. You can see his nostril hairs. I'm not going to lie. So that may have been an insecurity of his. And now in the after, his nose looks more downturned. I think more symmetrical, is still swollen, but he looks more generic. I get it, but at the same time, I think these quirks of people's faces is they're defining features that make them stand out. Now he just looks generic as, again, we don't know how it's gonna look. It's still swollen. Dr. BBL Miami, I don't know how well he does rhinoplasties. It's just like, but then again, this is what Clavicular's known for doing. He thinks this is going to optimize his PSL. He thinks this is going to make him ascend by the time he's healed. I think it takes like 3 to 6 months for nose surgery, depending on the severity, to fully heal. I think this was more.
Jesus, y'all going through 3 to 6 months of recovery to change the way your nose look? I'm not.
Or on the minor side.
Not really caring about the angles, the lighting, and Clavicular was quick to point that out, saying that these are clearly biased pictures. But then even his own chat descended on him, saying, when he booted upstream, that he looked botched.
I broke Dr. Miami for botching you. even though you're a part-time streamer.
Oh, it looks good. You're coping. You're coping. It literally looks mog as fuck.
It looks mog as
Oh God, we're actually using terms like mog unironically. Like I don't even use the word. When I do, I'm using it in the meme sense. I'm using it ironically, just to let you know. If you ever see me use the term mog or tweet it out, I'm literally memeing. I promise you.
Like I'm mogging, bro.
He's mogging, bro. And then people accuse Clavicular of only getting all this surgery because prior he had a judge during a case.
Yeah, they were saying this judge actually quote unquote mogged Clavicular. Listen, clearly these are both above average men in terms of looks. One is just older, one is just younger. The thing is, Clavicular apparently did a whole bunch of shit to look the way he does, and the judge here just exists. He looks as is.
But the internet claimed absolutely mogged him. I am not gonna lie though, that judge absolutely mogged him. There's no way. I remember seeing a clip of Clavicular on stream coping, just saying like, oh yeah, but the judge was shorter than me, so I mog. And then shortly after his rhinoplasty for his nose, he got an arthroplasty, which means he got his ears pinned back. So, you know, they don't come out like this.
Guys, he actually, this guy's insane. So he got the rhino, and then he got the ear surgery to make his ears go from Dumbo to, I guess, normal. Listen, I actually think on girls especially, like the flaring ears out is kind of cute. You know, it kind of reminds me of like a little doe, or what do you call it, a little mouse, a little kitten. It's cute. But then again, when you're talking about male aesthetics, right, men in the Looksmaxxing space, you know, in the PSL communities, this guy has flaring ears. I think his ears were perfectly fine, I'm not gonna lie. Right, I think his nose was fine. I think his ears were fine. He got his wisdom teeth apparently removed as well. I can understand, if we're talking about pure aesthetics, these can be a deficit for someone who's like OCD autistic about this shit. I can also see, like, I think, what do you call these shots, Botox or injections here in his lips. But I genuinely believe at this point in time, he's just kind of going too far, man. He's just kind of going too far. But again, you know, people, he is clinically autistic. He does have OCD. He's a Looksmaxxer. He's a doomer black pillar. So these things, the ultimate goal for Looksmaxxers are to ascend to the max.
Nothing wrong with seeing the world.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite literally in the word, in the definition. Or the definition of the word.
Maximum ability that they have.
Clip of him being wheeled out of surgery, and people said he was make-a-wish maxing.
Okay, I don't think it's that funny, but it is kind of it is kind of funny. Like, bro, he looks genuinely beat up. Let's go back. Bro's literally in a wheelchair. He just got ear surgery. He got rhino. He got his wisdom teeth removed, and now he's in a wheelchair.
He was make-a-wish maxing.
Shit. What is he doing, bro?
Make-a-wish maxing.
Guys, this guy lost like apparently 30 to 40 pounds of muscle, right? Because he hopped off the Tren bologna sandwiches. He hopped off the what do we call it? The Anavar, the PEDs, the SARMs, the tests.
And people quickly pointed out that this is the first confirmed case of twink birth.
Like, guys, we got to go back. In the post, it says Clavicular's 1 year Looksmaxxing transformation is insane. June 2025 versus June 2026. This is how he looked, jacked and stacked on the craziest protocol ever. And then a year later, look at all the muscle he lost. It's crazy how much you see. This is why you do things naturally when it comes to building muscle, because you don't retain the muscle, I believe, when you're on all these advanced protocols that you would have if you maintained doing it naturally and increasing your T levels and allowing your body to naturally increase muscle mass and muscle memory progressively.
Took a month and a half break, back in that bitch.
Over time. Like, how do you go from looking like you can bench 315 easily to now looking like you can barely get the fuck up out of a wheelchair? That's genuinely scary.
Twink birth. Now, I would like to add my personal opinion here. I'm 29. The wall has already came for me, taken everything, and then left.
Brother, you're 29. You're acting like you're fucking 50. Stop it. Hit the fucking gym, Pyro. Get a better razor. Get a better hairstyle.
Oh, that is pyrocynical. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that queer ass hairstyle again. You got to do a lot better for yourself. Work out, do things.
I don't know. Caffeine serum for the under eye bags if you want. Like, there's a lot you can do. Let's not act like you're on your deathbed. Oh, by the way, here's one post that I've been just like, I wanted to talk about, right? In terms of male nose surgeries. I shared this with a couple of friends. Unironically, divided. I think personally, I'm going to share my opinions after this, but half the friends believe the left side looks better before, and half the friends believe the right side looks better. Now, personally to me, I think men need to stop chasing these feminine aesthetics because I think men need a bit of edge. Sure, you can straighten out the hump, you can reduce the nose flaring, or whatever the you want to do to make your, I guess, more symmetry and I guess more appealing or conventionally attractive. But in
I wonder what those surgeries look like when they're reducing the nose flaring. Like, what is that? What is that? Like, do they slice open the nostril and leak out some fluid or some shit? Like,
this case, this guy
holy
looked
hell.
like a Arabian prince. He looked like Aladdin on the left, like he could be a magical descendant of Egyptian royalty. Now, you know, on
He don't, but I know what you're saying though. Like, you really gotta love yours.
the right hand side, he looks like your generic Silicon Valley matcha frappe sipping latte loving metrosexual frat
So
bro, and it's
to
just
me, it look really all the same.
like, why? Given that description, you guys probably understand what I prefer the left. He didn't have to overcorrect like this. Straighten out the hump if that's really a deficit for you. You know, the nose flares, if that's what you really want to tackle, and upright the tip, I guess is the term. Correct that, and you're good. You still have an aristocratic, you know, nose that's masculine and has an edge. Now you have the nose of a high school girl who's smiling for her graduation photos. Now you have the nose of some skinny twink on Grindr looking for his next sugar daddy. You now have the nose of a guy who works in a coffee shop as a manager, the head barista who knows how to make every drink on the menu. So yeah, man, it's just crazy, bro. This is how he looks today, and this is how he looked a year ago. It's crazy, man. And mind you, even a year ago, he was on a lot of protocols, peptides to make him look more tanned, the injections, the steroids, dude, like all the pills and all the injectables and all the, she's fake too. Look at her. I don't know where she is. She's even wearing a corset. We live in a day and age where everybody's trying to look smacks to the point of literally taking years off their life. Again, you guys know me, everything in moderation. If you want to look smacks, do whatever the you want to do. I want to do things more organically and natural, but if you're going to go this route to the extreme, do things moderately. Don't overcorrect. Someone said clavicular is a male to male transgender. And I mean, if we're going to go off of like the technicalities of what it means to be trans, I mean, are they wrong? Like, think about that. Yeah. This is probably gender affirming surgery if we're going to be technical about this. Huh? Again, I'm half joking. I don't know. It's getting kind of crazy out here. Anyway, thoughts and opinions down below. What do you think about this? And
Yeah, man. I guess that's pretty much the end of this video. You know my perspective. You know, love yours, etc. I know it sounds generic, but you never will truly be happy chasing some sort of image that just isn't really you. Gotta make yourself the best version of you. Um, and again, I know it sounds generic, but it's quite frankly just that. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. You already know I'm gonna have to ask y'all to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, bruh, because it's the only way we gonna grow. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'm out.